ready. Academy. We'll be starting around 6:30 p.m. You'll be able to see the clock. I'm going to leave this running, put you on mute, and I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Thank you. Okay, Chills hockey fans, here they are. They're out on the ice tonight. We are in Sawyer Arena in Bangor, Maine, and your Camden Hills Black Bears are in warm-ups. The matchup today is against Hampden Academy, and we are about to get started. There's 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on this warm-up here, and I will bring you the live play-by-play. Also, if anyone's interested and has a WHOU live account, we have they're here tonight. They're also broadcasting beside me here with a nice crew here, very good guys. They were nice enough to let me broadcast alongside of them, no issues. Of course, we're at Sawyer Arena and we have this fun little up and down, zoom in and out kind of thing. And tape on the window, plexiglass in front of you is what you see there on your screen. Flying solo, this is Luke Dorr on Chills Hockey at youtube.com. Stick with me here. We're going to have a few matchup stats for you with a limited roster tonight. We'll talk about the limited roster here on Camden Hills tonight. There's a lot of sickness and health going through this team right now, and we'll talk about that roster coming out earlier today. Roster changes. Schedule changes tonight. No JV game, so update, no JV game tonight. We did not have enough healthy players for JV games, so we are going to do varsity only. Enjoy warm-ups, and I'll be right back with you in just a few minutes. If any of you out there are interested in sending me a text, we have the chat line going on youtube.com, or if you know my personal number, you can send me a text there. I will try to respond both ways this evening. So Camden Hills in their red jerseys and black pants and helmet, and Hampden Academy in their white jerseys with purple shoulder striping and sock striping and helmets. Wayne Oppen, senior goaltender, net warming up. Okay, we're about to get started here. We have about 4 minutes before the announcer takes over, so I'm going to set up a little bit of pregame stats. So this morning we got an email from the coach saying that we have a lot of sickness and health out here tonight, and he decided to only dress 14 players tonight. So we have 3 forward lines, 4 defensemen, and 1 reserve, and 2 goalies. So that we have some empty spots on the bench tonight. Everybody else is sent home, told to rest up, and try to get healthy for our next game. Since we don't have a JV game tonight, the JV game got canceled due to sickness and health. So we do have Brody Traska tonight. He's back from his sickness. However, Jack Christie, freshman center, is out sick. And Barlow Marshall is also out of this game, one of our senior defensemen. So it's going to make things interesting tonight. We're looking for the boys to get fired up and bring a little bit more energy than what we saw at the home game on Wednesday night. It looked a little flat-footed to me. I was not impressed with the second and third periods and the response that we were all expecting to see out of that game. Hopefully we can fire up the team, get some big hits here tonight, get the team pumping the boards, spanking the boards, and get some energy. So since our last game, Hampden Academy has moved from 4th place down to 5th place. John Bapps has taken the 4th place position from them over the last couple days. Camden Hills still remains at 3rd, and Pony Rams still remains at 2nd, and Messalonski is still at 1st place. Messalonski with a huge number in the heel point standings. I don't believe Pony Rams is going to be able to catch them unless Pony doesn't win a bunch of games and somehow Hampden Pony Rams wins all their games. So they have a big lead in the standings right now. Some of those numbers I have in front of me. Messalonski with 79 heel points, 79.9. That's like 80 tour index. Pony Rams are at 66.8, so they're only trailing, I guess, by 12, 13. Camden Hills is at 49. They really needed a win on Wednesday against Pony. That would have bumped them up to 2nd place, but we fell a little bit short there in that 6-2 game. Again, John Bapps in 4th place with 48.8 points. Hampden Academy sitting in 5th place right now with 36.3. So Camden Hills with 49 in 3rd. Hampden Academy here on the ice tonight with Camden Hills with 36 points in 5th place. So let's look head-to-head. Head-to-head, we've only played Hampden Academy once before this season. It was a very close 5-6 game. Camden Hills won that game 5-6 at home. Yeah, it was a thrilling home game early in the season. Many of you probably were there or watched it with us today. Head-to-head. That's head-to-head games. As far as goals per game averages, Camden Hills has a slight advantage of an average of 5.2 goals per game, and Hampden Academy with 4.2. Goals against per game is 2.8 versus 2.7, so they're pretty even there. Power play goals per game is both pretty low, it's 0.7 and 0.9. Penalty minutes, Hampden Academy has a few more of those, but they're basically 10 and 11. And here we go, we're getting really close. The team is getting pumped up here. perspective you don't usually get to see when you're in the stands right here from this end. So there you go. They're the Windjammers are pumped and ready to go. We have power play percentages are fairly close to both teams, and penalty kills are fairly close to both teams. Public announcer here is about to get started with the lineups, starting lineups. So the in-house announcing is very quiet. I can't even hear what they're saying. So here comes Hampden Academy's that's number 30, Henry Armel. 15, Aiden McFarland. Number 58, Wyatt Allen. Number 9, Braden Miller. Looks like the goaltender tonight is going to be number 26, Aiden Saran. He's a senior for this team. So we'll have Quinn Hoppin in net, obviously, number 31. And here it comes, the national anthem. Okay, here we go. The players are putting their helmets on, and we're about to get started. First period here at Sawyer Arena on Chills Hockey and YouTube.com. This is Hampden Academy versus your Camden Hills Windjammers. So some of these Bronco players are to watch are number 30, Henry Armel. He's the leading point scorer and leading goal scorer and leading assist scorer at 11 goals, 12 assists, and 23 points. And then we have number 15, starter, Aiden McFarland, I believe it's pronounced. It's 10 goals, 10 assists, and 20 points. And then we have, I believe it's number 58, Wyatt Allen, sophomore actually. He's got 7 goals, 8 assists, and 15 points. And then, of course, There's another one on there. We have number 4. Oh, sorry. Yeah, number 17. We have number 17, Brody Miller, that is. He has 5 goals, 8 assists for a total of 13 points. So here we go. We're about to get started here. For our starting lineup, we have Talbot and Adams on D. Of course, first line center, senior Blake Christie, number 11, with Bodie Traska and Ewan Howard on wing. Okay, well, we have a few minutes. I just wanted to share some schedule information with you. We have our next game is a home game, and it's senior night at home at MRC on February 11th at 8 p.m. Wednesday night, senior night with Camden Hills. And we have with the JV game to follow. Senior night will start at 7 p.m., 1 hour before the game time. So come on out, come loud, cheer on these 12 seniors this season. Well, that's why some of these players are starting to stay home and stay healthy. And then, of course, we've got ourselves a Friday, February 13th, 5:20 JV game only at the Coliseum. Saturday, Valentine's Day, 6:30 p.m. at home. And here we go, we're off. The players are off, they're on the ice. Here comes McFarland, number 15, putting some pressure on right away, and there's a whistle right off the bat. It's interference call right off the bat here with 12 seconds in. And it looks like Oliver Adams is going in the box already. And the face-off will be to the right side. Puck drop, McFarland up to point. The point dumped in deep. Shields is chasing. And here comes number 30, Henry Amell. Shot in the middle. Big, huge save. Oh, sorry, not running the camera. I apologize for that. I was watching the game instead of the camera. I got to do double duty today. Failing already. Missing my camera partners today. Okay, there's an umbrella pass. Nice save by Hoppin. Shot deflected into the corner. Shields has the puck. He's bringing the puck around. He's coming to the center here. Shot on net, and there's a goal by Allen. Allen scores right off the bat. It is 1-0 Hampden Academy from a shot rebound by Allen. That's a power play goal. Oliver Adams, but kept in. Wrapping around, that's Talbot, but it's up in the netting. And we're going to have a face-off to the left side of Hoppin. So a lot happening here in the first 6.5 minutes. We have one penalty, one power play goal. Couldn't catch the assist on the announcer. I cannot hear anything the announcer's saying. Here comes Adams. Adams coming around, no pressure, dumps it out. Hitchens couldn't handle it. Talbot with the puck. Talbot behind the net. Talbot bringing it up around. Gets it out of the zone. And Hampden Academy dumps it back in while Camden Hills gets the line change. Talbot with the puck again, dumping it around, over to Bebby. Kept in by McFarland. Now it's behind the net. Again, very difficult camera angle, of course, here. Here comes Heiss, dumps it into himself. He has Dorr on his left. Cole Newell's up high. Big hit by Hampden Academy. We have a whistle, and it's going to be elbowing. So your Camden Hills is going to have a power play. Second penalty of the game in first less than 8 minutes. Tip out front. Lilly almost had a tip off Hodgkin's shot. Apologize. My zooming function is not working. I'm going to try to give you some more play-by-play on that end. Here comes the puck all the way down. It's going to be no ice. This is a penalty kill for Hampden Academy. Puck's behind the net. Adams dumping it up to Christie. Christie over to Talbot. Talbot taking the puck into the zone. He's looking for a pass. He has Christie out front. Shot by Hitchens, but the goalie saved it and it went into the corner. And we have a whistle. I don't know if that went up in the netting or the net was off, but it looks to me like that shot was deflected up in the netting, and we got a face-off right to the left side of goaltender Aiden Saran. Lilly dumping it in behind the net. Hampden Academy just dumping it down, killing the power play. Picked up by Talbot. Talbot behind the net. Over to Christie. Christie over to Adams. Adams trying to hit Christie again, but it bounces off and we have offsides call. So here we go. We are switching here with Camden Hills getting some line changes here as well as Hampden Academy Broncos. And Dorr will take the face off just outside the offensive zone. He has Heiss on his left and Traska on his right. And there's a penalty right there, and Hampden Academy is going to get a tripping penalty, or a hooking penalty. And here we go. It looks like Camden Hills is going to have a 5-on-3 here. Big opportunity. Need a goal right here, boys. Let's go. Now, I am saying boys because we don't have any women dressed for this game. So normally I wouldn't say, here we go, boys. But we do have a limited roster today. So 5-on-3 set up here. Puck is still in our zone behind the net. Hodgkins carrying the puck on the left side. He has Dorr and Traska out there on offense. And here comes Whitbeck. Whitbeck with the puck. Whitbeck carrying the puck with speed. He's taking to the right side. He has Traska in the middle. Shot, rebound. Traska can't get on it, and then he wraps it around, and there we go. We have a goal by the Windjammers. That's Bridger Whitbeck off from the rebound from the initial shot by Traska, and it is it's 1-1 Windjammers on that power play. 2 power play goals in this game already. Oh, that's right. Got to score the goals. Power play. I was just trying to get the scoreboard updated, and here we go. We have 2 goals. It's 2-1 Camden Hills, and that looks like they are fired up. Flynn Lilly with a goal. So we have the first goal by Bridger Whitbeck and second goal by Flynn Lilly. Apologize, I'm struggling here. I'm not getting my scoreboard. My scoreboard app is locked up here, so I will get that fixed as soon as I can. Apologize, I'm not able to get the scoreboard working right now. I'm going to try something different. I think I'm going to focus here on just getting you the game in the camera, which is hard enough. Big hit right there from Allen on Oliver Adams. So Allen, 58 on Adams. Big hit. A lot of people pumped up for that one. The puck dumped in behind the net, picked up by McFarland. And here's a whistle. There's a whistle for a high stick. High stick call from behind the net. I couldn't see it either, but set up in an awkward place right now. But here we go. This is another penalty in this game. Camden Hills is going to have another power play, and looks like number 15 for Hampden Academy is going to the box. Number 15, Aiden McFarland. He's one of their top scorers and point leaders. So here we go to take one of the best players off the ice, and we do have another power play here, which is good news for Camden Hills since they're up 2-1 here with 9 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in this period. Here comes Camden Academy, dumping it in deep. Poppin will play the puck. Coming around the outside, here comes Whitbeck with speed. Whitbeck coming down the left side. He has Hitchings on the ice with him, and he has Lilly on the ice in the forward positions. Shot, save. Kept in by Talbot, dumped in around deep. And here comes Hampden Academy. That's Armel. Henry Armel, number 30. Up to Hitchens. Hitchens taking it down the left side. He has Trasko front, shot wide. Goes into the corner, goes all the way out to Hodgkins. That bounces off, hits him in the head. And here comes a shot down low. Poppin was ready, but it went wide. Puck behind the net. It's going to the left side of the goal. And Whitbeck will pick it up. Whitbeck taking the puck down into the zone. That was a close, almost offsides right there. And here comes Blake Christie with a shot, and great save by Aiden Saran on that shot by Christie. I'm going to adjust my tripod here. Okay, we have the pucks at the point. That's Jacob Talbot. He's setting things up. We still have a power play with 24 seconds remaining. Score 2-1 Camden Hills after being down by a goal. There's Dorr getting pushed in the corner. He stays on his feet. Puck is picked up by Christie. Jack Christie's not in tonight. This is Blake Christie here, number 11. Adams keeping the puck in nicely on the point. Back to Christie behind the net. Christie's looking out front. Doors in the front of the net. That's Traska making a move. Dorr picks it up, throws it out front, loses an edge, and it's going to go out of the zone and down. And Hampden Academy's penalty has expired, and it will be 5-on-5 hockey. So the power play opportunity there for Camden Hills was not able to execute. But they did execute the first 2 goals of the game, one for Hampden Academy and one for Camden Hills, were both power play goals. But actually all 3 are power play goals tonight. That's Whitbeck. Whitbeck with the puck. He's looking for Lilly out front. Lily's getting pushed around, but he's holding his ground. Low shot by Hodgkins, didn't make it. That one in the corner. High hit by Armel on Babik. And this one's going to come all the way down for icing. And the face-off will be down on the left side of goaltender Aiden Saran. Okay, let me see here if I can get. Okay. Sorry for the jiggles. Something's going on. My tripod is loose here. The head is loose. It's tipping on me. I'm going to have to adjust this thing between periods. That was Adams. Got it up to Talbot. Talbot trying to get up the boards. He has Cole Knoll helping out, trying to get it to Dorr. Shot, saved by Hoppin. That was a shot by Shields, number 18 on the point. Hoppin, nice little pad save there. Talbot dumping it out to Heiss. Heiss getting out of the zone. And here goes Hampden Academy in the neutral zone. Hit by Dorr. Heiss picks it up. Heiss battling. That goes in deep. Adams is going to go chase it down. He's getting chased by Allen. Play behind the net. Adams has the puck. Camden Hills has the puck. And here comes Heiss. Heiss getting out of the zone. I know this is hard to follow, so sorry guys. I'm zoomed out as far as it can be. I don't have our normal spot where the tripod is up close to the plexiglass here. Battle in the corner, puck behind the net. Pass from Christie up to Ewan Howard. That gets dumped in. Hustle's going on both sides right now. The puck's all over the place. That pass to the middle. Ewan Howard in the middle there, but picked up by 17. That's Miller. Brody Miller shot, saved by Hoppin. Puck's loose out front. Net's off. Refs haven't seen. Okay, there's the whistle. Net's off. A little bit of pushing there with Hodgkins. and Thornton. And we'll get us a few line changes here. Face off on Hitchings. Goes out to the point. Hampden Academy keeps it in. Talbot fighting for it. Lilly and Talbot working together. You have Whitbeck with a puck. Whitbeck seeing Lilly. Dumps it in deep. Lilly chasing. Out front, nobody's there. Hampden Academy picks it up. Dumps it in deep. Hoppin's going to play that. Hoppin getting out to Talbot quickly. Talbot trying to lose it off the stick, but here he goes. He gets it back. He's coming in to the right side. He dumps it in. Whitbeck's going to chase it in the corner, but it's picked up by Hampden Academy's defense. I believe that was number 9, Dougal. Here comes Whitbeck. He has Christie in the center. 5-on-5 hockey. 3 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this first period. Here's Christie carrying the puck, dumps it in. He didn't want to get off sides there. We had 2 players right on the blue lines. That was attempted pass out to Hodgkin. Got out of the zone. Luckily Christie got back, passed it to Babik. Back to Christie. Christie through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes remaining in this period. 2-1 Camden Hills. Here comes number 10. That's Braden Miller. Checked to the boards by Babik. Nice play there defensively. Babik circling around. A lot of pressure by Allen. Here comes Christie. He gets knocked down by 14. That's that's Silas Bryant. And here's the puck again into the zone, and the official has his hand up. Looks like icing call here on Camden Hills. On Hampden Academy, and that puck's going to go all the way out to the other end. Dorr on the face-off. He has Heiss on his left and Newell on his right. That puck's in deep. Adams is going to chase it. Adams getting hit hard right there by number 12, Thornton. Adams taking it up with his speed. His speed is coming in handy here, but Heiss has passed it up off the boards to Heiss. Heiss takes him down. No call. A good hit. Fires up the Windjammer bench. It's exactly what we need. And the puck's going to dump in off the boards, and this is Talbot here, going to take it in behind the net, slow things down a little bit. Looks like Hoppin having a little bit of fun there in front of the net. As Talbot was behind the net, the defender was standing right in front of Hoppin. Hoppin having a little playful side of him. That's going around. Adams will pick that up. Passes it up to Heiss. Gets by him. Heiss keeps it in though. It's in deep now. Heiss chasing it down with number 3, Grant. Chasing Grant. That's Chris. Heiss trying to get it over Babik on the point, but it gets tipped away by number 11. Colby Ping. Pass out front to Hitchings, but he gets a piece of it. It goes wide. we go. We have Whitbeck. Oh, Whitbeck getting it in to the weak side. There goes Lilly down the left side there, battling for the puck. Gets it up to Hitchings. Hitchings shot. Shot on goal. Kick to the side by Aiden Saran. This is Hodgkins' shot. Gets deflected. This is Hitchings in the corner battling with two other players. He's obviously feeling good, and that's going to be the end of the period here. It's 2-1 Camden Hills over the Hampden Academy Broncos. And we had a pretty fired up first period. I apologize for some of the camera work and the scoreboard not working. I'm going to take a few minutes here at the break here to try to get this stuff adjusted. And we're going to try to give you a better viewing here in the second period. So to recap, we had a goal by Lilly and the second goal by Lilly and the first goal by Bridger Whitbeck. I'm going to take a few minutes here. I'm going to put you guys on mute. You won't hear any sound. I apologize. The last game has been taken down off the YouTube site for copyright infringement on music. So because of the loudness of the music at MRC, it no longer becomes background music. It becomes foreground music, and those games tend to get flagged. So if I'm not talking over the music, they get flagged. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to bring you guys some good rink music from this arena anyways. It's very muffled. We have plexiglass in front of us here, and I don't believe we're going to have any copyright issues. So we have about 10 minutes. I'll be back shortly before that and give you a little recap, probably a few minutes before the team comes out. Thank you for everyone that's still watching. Appreciate you guys. If you do get annoyed with the camera work, we do have WHOU Live. That's WHOU Live. They are also broadcasting this game, but that is a subscription that will cost you some money. All right, thank you. I'll be right back. A few minutes. Okay, we're back. It's second period of 2-1 Camden Hills. There is a power Bodie Traska making a play. Big hit by Traska. Huge hit right there. Winding the bench got wound up pretty good there on that hit on number 30, Henry Amell. Armel now. Camden Hills on the penalty kill. Clears the zone. It's Miller with the puck. Miller trying to get it across to Arnell, but Christie picks it up. Here's Pagburn. Pagburn up to 18. 18's carrying in. That hit the side of the net, and Camden Hills will dump it all the way down, and that will be played by goaltender Saran. So that's Lilly behind the net, but it's picked up by number 11. Shot, saved by Hoppin. That was a pad save. Puts behind the net. He has Hitchings there. Hitchings trying to get to the other side of Arnell, but Arnell centers, and there's a goal right there by Camden Academy goal. Ties it up. That is number 18, Miles Shores. That's his 7th goal of the season right there. And it's 2-2. Camden Academy on a power play goal. Another power play goal here in Sawyer Arena with 13:03. That is a hard penalty goal right there. The puck's behind the net, played by Saran, goalie. Saran dumped out of the zone. Big hit there by Ewan Howard. Howard with the puck. Howard looking. He has Trask out front. Shot, tipped by Howard. Initial shot by Adams. Adams with the puck. He's in the neutral zone. He's going to dump it in. This is 5-on-5 right now. Howard with nice pressure, dumping it around. Traska battling with Shields in the corner. Christie keeping it in. This is Bryant again. Pass out front right there. Christie just shot wide. I don't know if you can see that, but it was a nice pass feed out front. Christie got the pass and just shot it just wide. Wraps around the other side. Good pressure by Camden Hills, and number 11 will get that out of the zone. Number 11, Hangburn. Hangburn is the last name. Didn't want to pronounce that wrong. Loose puck picked up by Christie. Christie dangling, coming down with speed. He has Traska with him. He has Flynn Lilly with him. Kept in by Adams. In deep behind the net. But picked up by Allen for Hampden Academy. Jesus, I cannot film this. This is almost impossible to film. Shot, saved by Saran. There's a nice low shot from the point by Hodgkins. Face off, draw taken by Hitchings and Armel. Loose puck, picked up by Hampden Academy, dumped around. Farland has the puck. Shot deep by Hodgkins, kind of banked it off the boards. Hampden Academy clears the zone. This is Lilly. Hitchings chasing it down behind the net. Oh, head first in the boards. So it's Allen and Babik right there. Babik's head hitting the boards pretty hard. He looks okay. That's offsides. Camden Hills will set back up. And shot on net and handled by Saran. Wrapped around over to McFarland, but picked up by Blake Christie, and Blake Christie shoots it wide. Big hit by Christie in the corner. He just actually missed a little bit there. This is Dorr and sorry, that's Babik. And that will be a whistle with a face-off. Looks like the face-off will be inside the zone. Face-off draw by Christie. Shot on net, popped into the pad save. He kicked his left pad out and went into the corner. Out front, picked up by Traska. Traska trying to hit Dorr on the breakout pass, but it gets taken away by a good defender. Okay, here comes Dorr now. Dorr hustling in. He gets put into the boards by number 4. That's Neal. Dorr, Neal again. Here comes Traska. Traska with a shot. Shot wide. Here comes Bodie with a shot on net. Deflected into the corner. Picked up by Camden Hills. Scores in the corner, battling with Grant. And nice checking going on here. We have some body contact starting to happen here in the second period. 2-2, tie game. Broncos and Windjammers. A little under 8 minutes remaining in this period. About a little under halfway remaining. Dorr dumping into Adams. Adams behind the net. That's going to wrap around. Talbot can't keep it in, but it goes all the way down. Hampden Academy is going to do a few line changes here as Lilly picks up the puck behind the net. This is Talbot. Talbot dangling. He gets tangled up. Helmet comes off. Talbot has no helmet on right now. Fell off on the ice, and he still went after the defender there, who was actually he was probably the offensive player there. It looked like number 10. Sorry, it looks like number 18. Number 18, Miles Shields and Talbot were showing a little love with each other there in the corner. Talbot's bucket comes flying off his head, and he still goes after him. And here comes Lilly. Lilly with a backhand, beautiful backhand, great save by Saran. Puck's in the corner, battling with Hitchings, back in deep again. Still in the corner. That's Dougal and Hitchings. Here comes Shields. Oops, sorry. And Hampden Academy brings it down. It's number 22. This Aiden Boudreau with the puck. Back up to the point. Shot on goal. Nice stick save by Hoppin there. And that's going to go up in the netting. And we'll have a face-off as both teams takes a line change. 2-2 here in the second period. The shots on goal are 16 for Camden Hills and 10 for Hampden Academy Broncos. Clock says 6 minutes and 26 seconds. Armel will take the face-off with Christie. Brandon Hodgkins finishing the check there. Kept in by Allen. The beat dumping it around. Picked up by Christie. Here comes Christie up the middle. Christie looking. I was anticipating the shot, but it was taken away by McFarland. And comes Howard. Howard behind the net. Howard battling. He has help from Christie. Christie with a nice play on McFarland. Oh, big hit. Babik takes out Arnell and the official. The bench goes crazy. Definitely the physical play is picking up here in the second period, which is what I would have liked to have seen happen in our last game against Coney Rams. Talbot's going to chase this puck down, and we have a whistle as soon as Talbot touched that puck, so anticipating a penalty here at Camden Hills. Nope. Looks like Whitbeck is in the box. I do not see anything on the board yet. 5 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. It's 5-on-5. We must have had a matching penalty there a few minutes ago. Maybe during that roughing in the corner with Talbot's helmet coming off. Played behind the net by Saran. Goes into the corner. Dougal there. Hitchens picks it up. He almost gets a shot. Dougal with the puck. Dumps it out. Gets a pass to Adams. Adams reaching with his hands to try to get that puck on the blue line. And that's going to go all the way into the corner. This is Chase Thornton and Adams. Pass out front. Shot. Huge save by Hoppin. Great shot opportunity there by Matthew Donahue. And we have a whistle, and the puck is going all the way down. Puck is out of play. New puck is in the ref's hands. The whistle is just puck out of play. It's 5-on-5 still. 4 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the second period. 2-2. We're pushing, shoving at the face-off. Christie with the puck. He's dumping it in deep. Real deep. Picked up by Allen. Wrapped around to Boudreau. There's Christie. Christie doesn't see it. He's tangled up with Boudreau. Shields dumps it out of the zone, though. And Hodgkins is going to chase that down. We're going to have icing. So a lot of physical play here in the second period between these two teams. Camden Hills, third ranked on the standings right now. Hampden Academy just dropping back down to fifth. So there's a lot to play for here for both teams. Close game. 4 minutes remaining in this period. Armel's going to take the face-off against Christie again. Christie has Dorr to his left and Traskett to his right. Shot. It's wide. Nice shot. Hard shot by Hodgkins, but it was not on net. And that's going to go into the bench. And we'll have a face-off inside the zone. I have to thank Ron Heiss for grabbing the scoreboard from me. He has the scoreboard app in front of him now. This frees up one of my tasks here, so appreciate you, Ron. Shot attempt by Babik in the point. Doesn't make it to the net. Blocked by the defenseman from Hampden Academy. That's wrapping around. It's to McFarland. McFarland up to the point, trying to hit Armel. And we have offsides here, so Camden Hills are clear. And here comes Allen. Allen with the puck. Couldn't quite get anything on that. He kind of dribbles up to Hoppen, and he covers. Line changes for both teams here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second period. 2-2. Looks like Hitchens is going to take this face off here against Shields, number 18. Puck's in the zone. Hitchens keeps it in. Boudreau couldn't get it out. Shot on net. Kept in by Camden Hills. That's Talbot with a nice play at the blue line. Here comes Heiss battling Boudreau. Hitchens is there. Another shot on Saran. Saran kicks it to the corner. Lilly there. Big hit from Shields on Lilly. Lilly and Shields goes down. And the puck is back up the point to Adams. Adams. Talbot dumps it in the corner here. Puck clears the zone, and again the puck's out of play, and we're going to have a whistle and a face-off just outside of the offensive zone for Camden Hills. 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. Shots on goals. 19 Camden Hills, 10 Camden Academy Broncos. Not sure. It seems like that needs to be updated here, but I feel like Broncos has had a few shots here. Puck along the boards. It's Allen. Allen, number 58. Pass up to Armel. That was a great pass. Armel anticipated that. Talbot's down. His stick's loose. Hoppen has it in front of the net. Passes over to Howard. Howard with pressure. But Adams will carry the puck. Rim pass up to Traska. Actually no. That's Traska at the blue line waiting. Shot on net. Saran will cover, and we'll have a face-off to the left side of Saran. As both teams have line changes here. Players go to the bench, take a rest. We got 1 minute 40 seconds to play. Fresh legs on both teams here. Thank you guys all out there watching still. I know it's shaky. It's hard to get this corner here with the setup that we have. And here we go. There's opportunity up front. I'll do some shout-outs when I get a chance here. Probably right after this period ends, we'll do some shout-outs. And here comes the puck. 1 minute, 18 seconds remaining. Pass out front, saved by Saran. Whitbeck trying to chase it down, but Boudreau gets out of the zone. Whitbeck, good forecheck there. It's picked up by Hitchens. Pass! Another pass! Beautiful goal! That's Lilly to Traska on a nice forecheck from Whitbeck. Whitbeck with a great forecheck there. And here we go, 3-2, Camden Hills. They're pumped up. That's exactly what they need to do here, is get that energy going. Something we did not see in the last game at all. So boys are pumped. Close game here, 3-2, 58 seconds remaining in the second period with a beautiful play. Hopefully you guys were able to catch that on the video. Whitbeck to Lilly to Traska. Traska racking up the goals this season. Camden Hills with the puck. Big hit down there. Yeah, that's Armel, and we have a player down. It's Camden Hills player on the ice holding his head. I do not see who that is. It looks like Hitchings holding his head. Actually, no. He's bent over. Can't tell. It doesn't look like an arm. It doesn't look like a leg. Hitchings taking his time getting off here, making his way to the bench. He's going to go right to. Looks like he's going to go right to the locker room. Now, 37 seconds remaining on this period. Trevor's in the penalty box with him. I don't believe. Oh yes, there is a penalty. Hitchings has the penalty. 2-minute penalty. Hitchings. He was the one that was hurt, but I didn't quite catch it. But he must have caused the tangle up there. Shot on Hoppin, and rebound is saved as well. And 26 pass up front to Armel, goes wide, doesn't quite get to the net. And Alex going to go down. Saran's going to play that in the corner behind the net. And here comes Miller. Miller with speed through the neutral zone. Poked away nicely there by Camden Hills defense. And that's going to 3 seconds. Shot. Almost a tip. And that's going to do it for the second period. There's 1 minute and 22 seconds remaining on the Hitchens penalty. 3-2 Camden Hills. End of second period. Shots on goals 22. Camden Hills 11. Hampden Academy. We have a game here. Stick with us. Zamboni's on the ice. I'm going to make a few more adjustments here on this setup here in a few minutes. I'll come back and we'll do some shout-outs. Shout-outs to all you out there watching that's checked in on the text line, the YouTube text line, chat line. Let me know who's out there. Many of you already have. I'll do some shout-outs as soon as right before the third period begins. All right, this is Chills Hockey on YouTube.